Hello and welcome here with the Darkened Paradox, and today we are doing a... hang on. Okay, I just had to make sure the microphone was working because, yeah, I am currently using a different microphone. Okay, welcome here with the Darkened Paradox to a new little series we're going to do. This is purposely going to be cheesy, but Dome Home Survival. And this is going to be where we're pretty much going to be staying, as with the mansion, as a tiny little village, no blacksmith or nothing, so we're not really going to get an advantage. I did put some iron golems to protect the villagers, just because, you know, we're going to be here this whole time. This is always going to be loaded in and zombies. So that's probably going to be crucial to our survival, because eventually what's going to happen is when my buddy Havoc begins playing with us again, you may remember him from the Survival Island series. When he comes to play with us again or whatnot, he's going to kind of be in the mansion. I'm going to be clearing out all the rooms and stuff in creative, so I don't get any, that way I don't get any advantages or anything. I don't want to get any of the items out of the chest or whatnot, because I feel like that would be really too much of an advantage. But Havoc's going to be living in there as far as I can tell, and there's going to be a shop in there. And what's going to happen is it's going to be a really long process, but my plan is to make pretty much a super dome that's going to go over this whole mansion and possibly even this old dome and possibly even the village. That way it's just one mega dome, and I cannot leave the dome after that. It will be complete lockdown. I will not be allowed out of the dome. I will not be allowed to dig into the dome. I mean, I can dig down inside, but I can't dig past these walls. If I dig past those walls, it's a violation. But I will have to stay in the dome, and I can only do stuff inside the dome. But until we get there, till Havoc joins us and all that stuff, I'm sorry, I don't know what, my voice is being weird right now. It's kind of like, it's almost like I'm shipping or something. I don't know what it is. That it's all in my head. I don't know. But we're going to kind of stay away from the mansion for now. One, because it's off of peaceful. The last thing I want is to die in there. Keep inventory is off. But we have to kind of keep our main focus in there. This is really the only place we're really allowed to build unless we have to get ourselves out of a hole or something. We're not allowed to sleep outside the dome. We can only sleep inside the dome. Hence the name Dome Home. It's pretty much like our home. We can only sleep in there. The world spawn point is in there. No, you don't spawn in there. In the seeds, I obviously moved the world spawn point there. That way, when we die, we spawn in the dome. Yes, there's a little tunnel in and out of it. However, that is not mob-proof, so mobs can walk in and out. We will kind of have to figure out what to do about that later in the series, but I think we're not really going to worry too much about it, because obviously when the gigantic dome is built, or starts to get built, we only have to worry about mobs inside the dome, because that whole dome will be completely 100% sealed up. You will not be able to get out of that dome. You will be forced to stay in that dome. Which the crazy part is we're going to have a dome inside of a dome, because this dome right here will most likely be in the mega dome. Because in order to build a dome that's going to go over that and over this, that's going to be a really big dome. I have to figure out how the heck I'm going to build it. I'm sorry if you hear weird sounds in the background. My dog is very strange. I don't know what she's doing. She's being very weird right now. However, we're just going to kind of continue. We're going to have to gather wood or whatnot. I did not give us supplies. I did not really give us any of an advantage other than the chest, the furnace, and the crafting table. That's all we really have to start off with. We are allowed to mine and stuff out here, but I would not, since we're not really able to build out, the only thing we can really do is place torches, maybe in caves or whatnot, and we can break stuff, but that's about I think that's going to kind of be where I draw the line. I want to kind of make it where we kind of focus on the dome so we can really only build stuff in the dome until we get further into the series, and then the construction starts of the gigantic upgrade of the dome. I'm actually kind of excited for that, but I'm also really worried because building a dome of that size, one, it's going to take a long time, and second, if I mess up and don't realize it, that's a lot of work to go back and restart and try to figure out what I did wrong. I mean, that's going to be hard is all I'm going to say. Plus, it's going to be a real eye shader, honestly, because at times, this one, because it's made of glass and stuff, and the texture of glass in Minecraft right now, it can really strain your eyes at times if you look at it just the wrong way, and the bigger the dome is, the harder on your eyes it's going to probably be, and the more crazier it's going to kind of look with texture-wise. Yes, it's going to kind of keep its dome shape, but we will have to deal with that weird, insane texture all the way around it. Now, we didn't really get too much of a good look inside, so we'll go back inside in a minute and y'all kind of see what the inside looks like. We'll kind of take a little view on the outside. I will probably go and grab a picture for the thumbnail, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Actually, I can probably edit that in right this second while we're doing this. I'm going to keep doing wood, but I do believe I can edit the thumbnail currently. Can I? No, I do not think I can until it pops up into the editing app. So never mind, I can edit the name and everything, but apparently I can't edit the thumbnail while it's going, so that's just going to have to kind of wait. Alright, I do apologize, I haven't really done any streaming for a while. It's been a long story. But I'll get back to kind of streaming and whatnot. So I have all the comments and stuff, what happened, where are you, all that stuff. And it seems like my subs have actually gone up since the last time I streamed, so that's kind of cool. I think I was at like 144, and now we're at 149, so one more sub, and we will have... I walked right off that. We will have 150 subs. That will be our first break into 150, and that's going to be awesome. Thank you guys very much for all those awesome subs. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and go down and whatnot. I'm not sure if we're just going to just replant the trees out here and then just use these trees, or if we're actually going to plant trees inside the dome. I have not decided about that yet. Maybe when we get the gigantic dome, maybe we'll turn this into like a tree sanctuary or something, where it's just full of trees and stuff, or we can make like half farm, half tree sanctuary or something, tree farm, whatever. Now you see this, you can't, that's not really blocked up or whatnot, and the only way to actually really make it where you can put doors down there and not block your head when you walk through there is to move these staircases back one. And yeah, I mean, I could always do that, but I think we'll just leave it open for now and see how it goes. Now, I do not have a bed, so right now we can't sleep, but what we can do is kind of just walk around the dome and look outside. There's not really too many torches inside the dome, so unfortunately things could spawn around the edges inside the dome. But when we get some torches and stuff, we can fix that right up. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and we're going to cook that for some charcoal. That way we can just kind of get a few little torches up around, because I know torches aren't the best looking thing, but I would much prefer there to be light around the dome. For one, the dome to be lit up, and second, because I don't want mobs spawning here. Now, I gotta say, that's pretty freaking awesome. You can just kind of look up at the stars and stuff through the dome. So it's almost like a, I guess maybe a star viewing place, I don't know. Look at this. This is just awesome. You just look up at the stars. You can see the moon and whatnot. You can see where it is in the sky to know kind of how much nighttime you still have and whatnot. This is just awesome. This is a really big dome. We can definitely build up a good bit. I mean, you can fit a big jungle tree in here if you wanted. If you put it right in the center and grew it up, it would not even touch the roof. I tested it, and it's about 4 blocks away from the roof, so that just kind of gives you a perspective of how tall this thing really is. That you can actually fit a giant jungle tree in here. It's kind of cool. I thought about making it like a little tree house and whatnot, but I'm like, no, one, that's giving us an advantage to a start, and second, it's like, okay, it doesn't look like there's much zombies wanting to attack the villagers. If so, the golems should have that covered. I'm going to kind of stay away from that because I don't want to lure anything in, but if we take a look here, you can see a creeper, a zombie. Mob griefing is off to prevent creepers from busting a hole in this dome, because one, I don't know if I would remember how to rebuild this thing or not. This thing is annoying. And also, just to kind of keep holes from appearing in a dome, we want to kind of keep this dome a dome, right? We do need food, however, I'm not sure if I want to go out there right now, because it is nighttime, and I don't want to die. However, I may not have much of a choice, because our food bar is low. Let's get this, and we'll put this back out, and make that into 6. 24 torches, that's not really too many. What I will do is kind of go out here, and then what we'll do is just kind of light this up right here. Actually, since it's not too very long, we'll just do this like that. Look at how many creepers are just around everywhere. I don't like that. This is a shout out board, so we are going to be able to give shout outs to people. I mean, I know it's a small little building, but usually it doesn't seem like I ever really get to give too many people shout outs, but hopefully we can change that in this series. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I mean, they're spawning really close, but it doesn't seem like they're spawning from here. It's probably because they can't spawn so close to. So sweet, no, I didn't sweet. The creeper is outside the dome. At first, I thought I was inside the dome. I think we're just gonna have to chill until it becomes day, because I don't think I want to go out there and deal with those guys right now. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, because that's a lot of guys, and I don't have armor, I don't have weapons, I don't have anything to defend myself, and my hunger bar is really low, so if I get hurt, I'm not gonna regen, and we do not want that. Yeah, the dome kind of goes through the farm, I know. Okay, I did just realize I forgot to mark a video as PlayStation, because a lot of people may think it's PC or something. I forgot to mark it like that. This is PlayStation 4. I don't know, there's no mods or anything involved. I personally built this dome. So it's not like I downloaded a map or anything. I sat here and built this dome. It took me a good while, but in the end, I think it was a awesome thing to do. I mean, look at the size of this. It's cool. It actually looks like a dome. I quite like it. Wait. At first, I thought I just noticed a flaw in the dome, but luckily, I don't think I did. But this is the dome. I quite like it. The first thing we need to do before the next night is get a bed. That way we can sleep through night and not have to worry about. Can't you? I'm curious. Can you hit me through this? Since the hitbox. No, you can't. I couldn't remember if you're that close to the dome if they can hit you or not through that little corner area. We do need to get a bed so we can skip the night. That way we don't have to worry about kind of just stalling like this anymore. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of sneak around and see what there is around here. Because I am going to need food and I don't have food. Do, 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 do. Always villager just popping in. There's always a villager in the well. Always. Okay, there's an intermittent. Let's not make him mad. Okay, there's a lot of mobs out here. I'm just gonna kind of go in here for now, because I'm not quite too sure if I want to deal with those mobs. I should probably go back into the dome, since I'm supposed to be in there, but honestly think I'm gonna die. Whatever, we'll take our chances. We're supposed to be at the dome at night, so let's kind of follow the rules. I mean, it wasn't a complete rule, it's just mainly I cannot sleep outside the dome, so it's not like I should be out there. Plus, the dome's probably the safest place right now, because it doesn't seem like anything has spawned inside of the dome. They're spawning really close to the dome, but they're not spawning inside of it. Yeah, I know, thanks, Havoc. And I figured, hey, let's come up with some funny, comical name, so I said Dome Home. Speaking of Havoc, he will be joining us. I did talk about that in the beginning of the stream of how he's going to be in there. We should really get torches around the edges of this dome. Yep, because look up there, we just got our first guy that spawned in here, and I do not like that. We kind of need to put torches around the edges. I know that's not going to look too great, but it's a lot better than being shot in the face by a skeleton and being trapped in a gigantic prison with one. It's either kill him or he kills you. You can't really escape unless you run over here. And that's providing there's nothing right there. Okay, so it looks like the sun's coming up, so I think we're good to kind of move our way out, thank gosh. Alright, let's just kind of make sure there's nothing around here. We need to gather food. I'm going to go with carrots. I know there's some carrots over here. I want to get some carrots to start off with, just because it's kind of an easy bit of food for now. And then we'll worry about what else we'll get. Ow. I figured that would happen. Let's go and eat up. Do get loud for a minute and then really quiet randomly. I don't know if it's the mic or if it's me. If it keeps up, let me know. It could possibly be the mic because it is a different mic than I have been using in the past. It's most definitely a different mic. It's a newer one. Well, not really a new one. It's just kind of a different bit of a. It's like a different earphones and stuff, pretty much. I don't know if it's me getting loud and quiet or if it's the mic. If it's the mic, then let me know and I can switch to the old mic. Let's go ahead and replay this. That way it's growing in case we need it. So we need to get ourselves some supplies before the next nighttime. More importantly, we need to get ourselves a bed. Okay, cool. We got like a little lake right here. I should put like a little lake or pond in the dome. That might be a cool idea. Make like a little lake or pond to go in. I think it's the mic. You're talking the same, but I can barely hear you sometimes. That is weird. I don't know. It could possibly be the mic. I'll go for maybe like 2 more minutes. If it keeps it up, just let me know, and then I will switch. I don't know what its problem may be. Let me try to move it like this, and if it keeps it up, then we'll just go ahead and switch it out. That way we can fix that problem. Because if it is the mic, then I would rather just switch the old mic and not have to deal with that. Let's get ourselves some access to that stuff because we do need to get some stone tools. And now it's fine. I think it may be because I just moved it up closer to my mouth. I don't know. Alright, well, if it keeps it up, just let me know, Havoc, and I'll switch it out. What we do is we go ahead and get ourselves some cobblestone for some stone tools. Okay, if I put that earbud in, I have to take this earbud out because I can't do that because then I start talking louder than I need to. It's muffed again. Okay, it's probably just the mic. I don't know what the mic's issue is. Hang on, let me see if I can find the old one. I don't know why it would do that. This is literally brand new. I don't know why the mic would do that. Maybe it's because it's not easily compatible with a PlayStation 4 remote. I don't know. Okay, I think I may have found my old earbuds. Not really too fancy because these are. Okay, yeah, I know. Even if it's fine again, we're gonna have to switch this out. We're not gonna be able to do that. We can't sit here and have it going back and forth. That's not cool, man. Okay. Alright. Alright, and it's gonna go silent for a minute because I do have to unplug these headphones to plug in the other ones, so I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright, hopefully this fixes the problem. If not, it may be one of my settings or something I've screwed up and I just don't realize it. If so, I apologize. It has been a while since I've streamed, so, it's kind of expected that I'm going to be kind of all over the place. I was all over the place even after, 2 months of streaming. But, whatever. Supposed to go ahead and get some cobblestone for some stone tools and see where we're going to go from there. First of all, we're going to get ourselves a stone sword. We're going to try to get ourselves some wool because, yeah, we want a bed, that way we can skip the next night. This is just awesome, honestly. I'm proud that I actually managed to pull this off. This is awesome. How is the mic sounding, Havoc? Just to see if it's working or if I need to tweak something else. See if he says anything. I don't know, maybe he can't hear me. Okay, yeah, much better. Okay. Maybe it was just that mic. I don't know what the issue was. I don't know why it would do that. I just got it, but with my luck, it's probably just maybe I got a bad one or something. I don't know. I'm gonna make an extra stone axe just so I can gather some wood while I'm out. I guess we need to build ourselves like a little shack or something. I guess we could build ourselves like a little village hut in there. I don't know. We gotta figure out what we need to make it there. That way we just kind of have a bit of a shelter, even though we're under the shelter of a gigantic dome. Which the benefit to that is anytime it rains, we don't have to suffer the rain. Yes, it's going to get really dark, but we don't have to sit there and listen and deal with the rain. I don't think you'll be able to hear the rain, but I quite like the fact that I not have to sit there walking through rain and stuff, because that's annoying if you ask me. I do not like when you're having to deal with the rain and stuff like that. Where are some sheep? We need some sheep for some wool, and I do not see any anywhere. Here, Mr. Sheep, where are you? Okay, well, at least we know there's a whole bunch of caves around here. Eventually we may not be able to access them, so we might want to get them while we can before the construction starts, but whatever. I gotta figure out where
Oh, I see cows, I see pigs, I see all this stuff, but I don't see no flipping sheep. I guess we could make like a little animal pens in there too. We could like make a fence and just make like a little section of the dome for animals. That way we could just sit there and breed them and have animals as we need. Or I also thought at one point, before plan got changed or whatnot, I was thinking we could have one floor of this, but all floors would be cleared out of levels and stuff. One floor would be like little concession stands and stuff for like almost like a flea market for the shops and whatnot. And then the second floor we could work on like building like automated farms and stuff like that for food and things like that, just to kind of have something interesting. And then whatever's left for whatever, but then plans got changed. And plus, I mean, I don't know if that would be such a smart idea, because some automated farms require lava or fire, and in a building that's made of almost entirely wood except the outer frame, that's probably not a good idea. When I say probably not a good idea, I mean it's not a good idea. We're probably not going to do it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and chop this up. Go ahead and get ourselves some more wood. And we're going to figure out what we're going to start off doing. I think we may start make a little animal farm first. Because, you know, we always need food. We're already getting low on food a lot. So, let's go ahead and stock up on what we need for food. We'll kind of use the village farms for now. Plus, I mean, wool and leather and stuff, we kind of need that. So we'll go ahead and get animals and stuff in our little dome. We'll kind of leave trees and stuff out here. And I guess we need to kind of build like a little shack or something in there. I don't quite know. We're just going to build as we go and see what we can use. I may just go ahead and start begin construction on the larger dome a little bit every day, so it's just going to kind of be slowly building up, but not going to be a very fast process. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it. I'll figure it out when I start it, but the size of the dome, it's definitely going to take a long time, if you ask me. Especially one that's going to be that large, so I guess we're just going to kind of figure out where it goes, right? I may make a break-off series on that, too. We may make a break-off series of the slow construction of the dome, in case y'all want to see it, in case y'all might want to try to build it for yourselves or something, I don't know. Or just to see how I go about doing it. I'm not even sure how I'm going to go about doing it, if you ask me. I kind of just go with whatever, and then if it works out, it works out. If not, I end up breaking it all down and trying again. It's not the easiest thing. And we still don't have wool because we didn't find any sheep, which means this is going to be another night without a bed in the dome, which also means we've probably been going about 20 minutes or so, I do believe. I think it's 20 minutes a day and then 10 minutes a night or something. I can't flipping remember. Yeah, there's still no sheep. We need to find ourselves some sheep. I mean, I guess we could take the wool off these posts, but then there'd be no light for the village, and that wouldn't be too great. Okay, let's stop this guy right here. Leave the villagers alone, dude. That's another reason I want to sleep, because I don't want too many of the villagers to die, because we can trade with them, and they can be a good source of a few things for us. Okay, is that another sheep, or am I about... No, that's a flipping mushroom. Where are the sheep at? There's like no sheep anywhere, which isn't that great for us. Because that sheep, we can't make a... Okay, I see sheep finally. The only downside is there's a skeleton over here. Let's kill the skeleton first, because he's the biggest threat right now. Okay, and let's get ourselves some wool and then go make a bed and sleep. Come here. There we go. Let's head back. Okay, not that way. Alright, and let's head under here and into the dome. And let's make ourselves a bed. Alright, I don't care where we stick it. I'm just stick it right here for now, and then we're going to sleep in it. Man, those dark oak trees give so much wood. I mean, you get about a stack for each tree almost. So, it's definitely a great source of wood. You definitely get a lot of them. Alright, I guess we can work on getting a few animals or something in here. Let's kind of make some fences or whatnot, and we'll kind of figure out, like, what kind of a section we're going to use for some animals. Make some sticks and stuff. Alright. Go ahead and make ourselves some fences. Okay, so I need some more planks, and then we'll make ourselves a fence gate. Then I guess what we'll do is we'll kind of go here. We'll kind of like section it off like this, and then this little area over here can be for all of our animals and stuff. We'll just put them all in one pen, just to kind of make it easier on us. I mean, I know this is kind of taking a good bit of room, but I mean, well, then again, I don't know if we can do that because animals despawn if they can move so many blocks. So what we'll do is we'll go here. I guess we will make separate pins. They'll all just be kind of in this part of the dome. I don't know. I know this probably not gonna look the best, but you know, we just kind of gotta do with what we gotta do, right? Alright, there is no direct center. It's a 2-block center in the dome, so we can't exactly just easily do that, unfortunately. So they're not gonna be able to despawn in that. They're not gonna be able to despawn in that. But this, I don't know. I don't even know if they can despawn this dome. I can't remember the diameter of this dome. I can't remember. I think it's like 32 across or something. I can't remember. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we should be good. I don't think they'll despawn in this. We should be fine. We do need to make a few more fence gates. This isn't gonna be the prettiest thing, but you know, whatever. Okay, so 3 in. I mean, again, this probably isn't gonna be our main thing. This thing will probably, everything in here will probably be broken down, and this will become like some gigantic farm or tree sanctuary when the bigger dome's built. But until then, we're just gonna kind of do with this. Okay, I heard a sheep. Hello, Mr. Sheep. We need to get some fence gates in here. That way we can, start bringing a few animals in and just begin breeding those animals. That way we can start getting the farm or the animal area thriving. Okay, so I think we'll do like cows and sheep in here because those are probably what I'm going to be breeding the most, and then pigs, and then chickens. And if we come across rabbits or something, I may try to do a rabbit thing just for some rabbit's foots or whatnot, but I doubt we are. I don't think I want to, honestly. I doubt I am going to do that, but you know, you never know. I might, or I don't ever know, but I might. There you go. There's a truthful answer right there. All right, let's just go ahead and do this. I mean, llamas are not really useful, and I think this is mainly this whole place, since the biome scale's on large, because I was just seeing what I'd get. It's mostly just forest, the dark oak forest, swamp, which we actually have a witch's hut somewhere in this world, and which also swamp would also be great for slime. And then I don't know what it's called. I think it's like Tenga or something. I'm not quite sure what the other biome is. I know if you go up high, it snows, but down below it's not. It's the whole biome with all the coarse dirt and crap. I honestly don't remember what it's called. Alright, let's get these guys. It is eating while going after wheat. Not something you see every day. Would you quit pushing me? I need to lead these guys. Alright, let's get all these guys up here. Which, if we were to worry about getting slime and stuff, we would definitely have to worry about doing that before the large dome's built and before we're actually trapped in there and we're not allowed to leave. So if we want to do slime, we definitely have to do that now, because it will be in the shop, but the shop's going to be a work in progress for now. Alright, let's get all these guys over here in this pen. I'm just going to kind of walk slowly so they don't get left behind. Alright, get them all in here. There we go. And look there, that was easy. We got 2 of each. Our first go. So I mean, we can go ahead and start breeding these guys. We can go ahead and start the breeding, and it'll just be a slow build up, I guess. Let's see if we can go find some chickens or some pigs. Chat errors occurred, huh? Okay, we're not gonna go for too much longer for this stream, because there is a few things I gotta do. So I'll have to do that before, and then we'll do a couple streams today, because I know school has started back. So a lot of you may be in school right now. So I'm gonna do some streams. That way you can try to tune into some live streams yourself. That way you shouldn't really miss out. I don't want to leave too many people out. Give everybody the chance to kind of be in a live stream. Alright, let's see if we can get this chicken to come with us. I mean, there's only one chicken. We can't get a chicken and a pig, unfortunately. So we'll have to come back for that pig. But I see that pig over there. We'll go get him. I think we'll just start off with 2 of every animal, and then we'll just slowly breed them and get them to larger numbers. Okay, career chicken. And I don't think they will be able to despawn from those, so I think that'll be fine. And yes, it takes up a decent amount of room, but it's better than just having like random, or just a whole bunch of pins like in the center. I'd rather it be on the edge for now. We'll kind of leave it on the edge there for now. A lot of school and stuff have started where I'm at. Pretty much everyone started school again, so yeah. Okay, come here, piggy. Come here. Let's lead him over here to his pen, and then we need to get one more pig and one more chicken at least. That way we can start breeding them all and get their numbers up. I'm more focused on the sheep and the cows and stuff, though, because those are probably going to be what we're getting the most for leather and wool. Okay, let's see if we can find a pig. Chickens, I mean, I can just keep picking up the eggs from that chicken and throwing them down until we get a baby chicken. However, pigs, they don't lay eggs. You can't throw their eggs. So we are going to kind of need that. Okay, here's a chicken right here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and grab this chicken right here. And then if we ever see a pig, we'll just grab that pig. But I don't see any pigs right now. We'll have to wait for one to spawn or something. Okay, you're still following me. That's good. That's good. I know we haven't really made too much progress in here, but I just started this, and I'm still at the moment where I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to be going in the stream or the series, because I got to figure out what I'm going to stick in here and how I'm going to do things and whatnot, and I haven't figured everything out yet, so that's going to be one of those things that it's going to take a little video or two before I figure out what all I'm doing. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope y'all are going to like this series, and I will see you guys later. Yeah, I'm just repeating myself at this point. I don't even remember my outro. Does anyone else remember my old outro? I don't. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later. I got stuff to do.